Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe for more awesome tutorials coming in the future. Okay, so for now, before we start the video, I just want you to have these applications installed. First one is Rivals Porting. For this one exactly, I'll just ping a tutorial video in my above here. Just check it out, which is done by Warlord Mohit. He just explained everything on how to download, how to set up and integrate with Blender, everything. And then also, of course, you will be needing Blender. Any version would do. This doesn't really matter. After like you are done with everything, there is a small setting you need to tweak, change before you start working on Blender. And that thing is the bone structure, like the bones format actually. Now when you go to the export settings, you will see that there is the rig. If you don't know what the rig is just like it's a shape which controls the body. It's actually, you can call it as a bones, but it's a shape. It's not like a skeleton. Skeleton is a different thing. I don't know how to explain it because I'm not that great in Blender. By default, it will be in the default rig FK, which is really hard. It will just be like a pins around the model, which is really hard, and it takes really too much time when you try to give pose. So because of that, I would suggest you just change it to taste today, which makes your life easier. And then I'll just open Blender. I'll let that open. After it opens, I'll just make sure that okay, it's open. I'll hit general, and then I'll hit this click on this cube and then hit delete. Now we'll go back to Rivals Porting. I'll just take any of the character here. Maybe I'll choose Luna Snow. Okay, for Luna Snow, it's I'll just take this new skin actually, because it's a new skin, or you can go with Mirage 2099. It doesn't really matter which skin you go with. It doesn't even matter. So I'll just wait for the model to be exported to Blender, which really takes time depending upon your system. It really took around 2 minutes to import this model on Blender, which is really a long time. I don't know why it happened. It usually happens a lot quicker than this. Maybe it's because I'm screen recording, but it doesn't really matter. Yours might take long as well if you have a low-end device like mine. Okay, so for now, I'll just give a small basic controls in this software, which is if you hit the scroll button, you can just move it. Right click for the tools, left click for selection, and then hit G, select and hit G to grab and move it anywhere you want. And then hit shift and D to duplicate. Maybe that's all, I guess. All the other stuff you have, of course, you have the moving tool, and then for the rotation, again you will be having a rotation tool. To scale, you'll be having a scale tool. There are it's really straightforward. And before we start posing the model, we have to make some changes here so that we can get a smoother preview. And also, while we are doing that, we'll also tweak some render settings so that we can have a better quality renders. First of all, we'll go to render tab here and change the render engine to Cycles. So what does Cycles and Eevee are two different engines. Eevee is like a cartoonish render engine, which is usually made for stylized characters. You must have seen some anime types and the games like Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, those kind of stuff. Whereas Cycle is like actual 3D, which is really great, which it also gives realistic details. You would have seen some reels of cars and which are realistic models out there that people are making. So that kind of things are actually, if they are making in Blender, they usually use Cycles. And then the device, I'll go for GPU compute because I have a GPU in my laptop. If you don't have yours, then just stick on with the CPU. And for the sampling, maximum samples, I'll just keep it in 50 so that I don't really care about the quality of my model while in the preview. What really matters is your render samples. I'll just keep it on 300, which is okay, which is okay. If you have a better system, you can just increase it up to like 1000. I'd suggest it you can keep it to 1000, not more than that. It's not really that useful when you go above that. And then I'll hit simplify, which simplify and decrease the max subdivision to 0, which again smoothens the preview by lowering the quality of the models. I don't have the exact definition for all this. That's all in here. And wait, and I'll go to film and hit transparent so that I can get a transparent background. Output tab, you'll go to output tab and I'll click on this and I'll set it to 4K UHD TV, which is the 4K resolution of your camera, and then I'll keep color as RGBA, color depth to 16 and compression to 0. Not necessary that you change these settings, but still for better quality I just recommend if you change it. And if you're asking for where's the camera, because we just changed the resolution of the camera, but where is the camera? For that you have to hit 0. And then here again you will be having a smaller setting to change, so that you can navigation to your camera. For that I'll just go to view, and then I'll go to navigation, and then I'll go to walk navigation, which is mine is selected to Shift F. Just change my shortcut to Shift F. If you want to change it, then just hit right click, change the shortcut to Shift plus F, which I actually recommended. After that, when you hit 0 and Shift F, you'll be able to change the give a navigation for the model. Navigate the camera to your model, which is really super helpful. And then for the previews, there is a viewport shading, and then the viewport shading with colors. I don't know what it really, material preview. And then you got the viewport shading for render mode. And then you got the 3 types of preview, which is solid, and then you'll be having a material, and then the render. So I just recommend you guys work with the solid preview, where the textures are off. This model is just a solid, this model stays as a solid. Max to max, you can just go to material preview, so that you will have a look at what's actually what's the color details and everything. I'll suggest you go to the render mode in the end phase of the, when you add lights, you must have your setting to render modes so that you can see the effect of lights on the model. For the example, to pose the model, I'll just click on the bones or the rig, whatever you call it, and then I'll go to object mode and then hit pose, which will take us to the pose mode. And in here, this is actually the simplest bones you can get on the model. Well, it might look kind of overwhelming, but it's really simple. You actually don't need to work with every bone out here to make a good pose. You just click on few of the bone and you just start animate, give posing. For starters, I'll just go with the hand. I forgot we'll be making this kind of pose. This one is making this type of pose is really easy. For the first thing I'm gonna make is change the camera. I think this one looks okay, and then I'll just go to hand bone and I'll hit G, which will give the movement, as you can see. Again, I'll go to solid mode so that I can have a smoother preview, as you can see. Now, to as you can see that her hand near to her chest, so I'll just bring the hand to near to her chest. I'll go to the rotate tool. I'll just rotate her hands. I'm just trying to copy the exact pose for the render. Okay, for now it looks okay. And again, if you are finding hard to work with too much models, then I'll suggest you go to your data, which is like a Running Man here, and disable the unnecessary bones for now. Example, you can disable the bones, deformations, dynamic, even dynamic, and the twist. Okay, for now you can disable it, but Later you have to enable it so that you can give the movement joints. I'll hit disable it, and for the face as well, for now we'll disable it. And then I'll just grab the another hand. I'll hit G, and then I am having the rotation tool. I'll just rotate a hand like this. To bring her arms to the exact pose, I'll just bring this one here. Okay, now now both the arms are near to her chest, and now we have to make a heart shape, give a heart pose. So for that, I'll just have a clear look at the more picture reference image. Maybe her hand is switched up like this and like this. Okay, for now I'll just keep one hand further so that I can have a clear look at what am I doing. I'll just for the symmetry, I'll just hit on this X, which will copy the exact thing what I'm doing, as you can see. But it doesn't really work on certain models, so I'll just advise you to only use if it's working, or else just bother about it. Do it on both hands by yourself, because I really haven't found the way yet. If you guys know it, then just please let me know in the comments. I'll just give a Mikkel like this, something like this. I'll twist her hand like this. Okay, and then I'll bend it like this. And I'll just also enable the deform bone. So because you know, again I'll just reselect the reselect the fingers so that I can just I just think that it was too much, and then I'll just bring the hand like here, which I think is it gives a hard pose for now. And here I'll just do the same thing here. I'll just bring this one here. I'll just pose it like this, do it like this. Bring the take the fingers. No, don't do it too much. And I'll take the thumb and I'll bring it down like this. And later on, I'll give it like this. And there you go, you have your heart pose ready. I'll just take a preview of what I did so that I just went to the preview mode, and then I'll disable the bones going by going here and clicking on unchecking the bones. As you can see, it's quite okay. I guess it's quite okay in my opinion. It looks great. And for the body tilt, I'll just mess up with the maybe a pelvis bone. Like this. Yeah, this looks great. Yeah, I guess this one is great. And yeah, and again, if you want to work with legs, it's just the same thing. Maybe you have to do it like this, I guess. From here you can just take out and place it wherever you want. If you wanted to just imagine you have to like make a step on something, you can make it like this. I'll just hit Ctrl Z and I'll just bring back. And now for the facial expression, I'll just disable every bone except the face bone. Now I'll just go to the material preview. As you can see, she is smiling. So to make her smile, I'll just hit on one of the bones near her lips and end of the lip, and I'll just click on the symmetrical, which looks symmetrical bone, which looks symmetrical, and then I'll give a smile to her. Or else, if you want to be more precise, then I would recommend just work with one control at a time. And for a jaw, she is giving a small smile like this, so I'll just give a light like this, and I'll open her lips. So when you're laughing, maybe in my opinion, that your lower lips actually takes more deformation. Okay, this looks okay in my opinion. It might look wrong to you. Then again, you are the master of your work, so you can always you could do better than me in these things. And then I'll just uncheck the bones to see if she is smiling. Yeah, here she is smiling. And then for the facial expression becomes better when the eyes blend with the emotion. So for that, eyes meaning all the eyebrows and every other area. So for that, I'll just click on the middle of the eyebrow and its symmetry, and I'll hit G and I'll pull it up. As you can see, it looks like this. When I pull it down, it looks like this. Maybe it's better to leave it in its default. And then I'll just give, so that she's smiling, so it should give some deformation to her cheeks. So for that, I'll just give a light deformation here and a light deformation here. And for eyes, maybe I'll just do like, wait a minute. Yeah, this one is the bone. So as I said, sometimes it's really difficult to catch the right bone. So I'll just hit on the both of the bones, and I'll just hit G and give I won't make a starey like anything. It will be quite make a soothing smile. And then maybe I should make a look at the camera. So for that, and then I'll just enable the bones rig, and then I'll take a neck bone and twist it like this, around this, and then I'll just uncheck the bone again and I'll to make a look at the camera. So as you can see, this is the IO control. So I'll just click on this again. I'll uncheck the bones. Don't worry if you are selected. If you like, if it's already selected, then you can just uncheck it. The bones will remain in that area, but it won't be visible to you. So again, you will just go to here. I'll just unhide this one here, so it's not necessary for now. And I have to make her look at you. Yeah, maybe she's looking at me now, as you can see. And then I'll just give a zoom to her, I guess. I'll just hit Control Shift for the navigation, and I'll hit W so that she moves, the camera moves forward. And there you go. The model looks quite sexy now. So this was it for the modeling. Now for the when we go to lighting, it's really easy. You don't actually have to do anything. I'll just go to the corner of the preview where the cursor looks like a crosshair, and I'll just pull it down like this. I'll just drag one here and I'll switch it to the render mode, and I'll hit 0, and I'll just bring out this one, like, or drag it to the corner. This one I'll go to solid mode so that I can work smoothly. Now in the solid preview, I'll just hit Shift A. Okay, first you have to go to edit modes, object mode. I'll hit Shift A and take a light like this, and take area light, and this one will work as a background light. So I'll just increase the power to 100 watts, and I'll just hit G and bring it to the top and rotate it like this, and put it back behind, and then just scale it up a bit. Yeah, this one's okay. Or else you can just be more precise, and you can do variety of background lights. It really depends. Some even like maybe you could do like this, where the light is going above our shoulders. This one looks sick as well. You can do the same thing, but giving the on the sorry, my Alt H will unhide the yeah, you could do like this. I'll just delete the sun here. We don't actually need it. So the rest of the things, it's up to you. You're the master of your work. And again, if you hit H by mistake, don't worry about it. It is to hide the like hide the thing which you're working. Here I was hiding the camera layer. To unhide that one, just hit Alt H to unhide it. Now I'll just hit Shift T, which will duplicate it, and then I'll turn it like this. I'll just reduce the power to 20. I'll correct the camera angle, and I'll just bring it like this. Okay, now again I'll hit Control Shift D. I'll hit Shift D, and I'll just do the same thing here. I'll just drag it like this, bring it down like this, and there you go. You have your lighting ready. Or you could do some extra work. Just hit Shift T again, and then bring out, duplicate another layer of light, and then put it down waist or wherever the bottom line of to give a much more good, like better lighting effect. When I hit F12, we will get a render of this image. So I just as for now, I'll just go to render and I'll set the maximum samples of the render to around 50, just to make sure that I've done everything. This will be a sample render. I think you guys should build a habit of doing like this. You just don't want to waste extra time and find out that there was something wrong with the render you have made. I'll hit F12. This will take some time to render out the image. Okay, after waiting for 2 minutes, our render is done. This looks pretty sick, right? Now to save this image, I'll just go click on image, save as, and just save it wherever you like it. So yeah, that was it for the video. Again, if you want the Blender file, this Blender file will be available for you for free. Make sure you guys save it before working on anything, just to be having some backup. Don't be like me. I'm just I often forget about things. So that was it for the video. Hope you guys learned something new in this topic. Again, if you want any other tutorial, or if you want to request any tutorial, please let me know in the comments. If you don't understand anything and want some assistance in your work or learning phase, you can click on my Discord server. I have made a new Discord server just for you guys. Make sure that you guys join my Discord server and we'll have some fun. Again, thank you so much for watching till the end. Until the next video, bye bye.